Good evening, everyone. This is the final skills assessment week 5 video blog. Some of the questions I'll be answering in this preparation final is what are your current strengths in oral communication and how do they differ from when you began the course? What are the areas you believe you still need to improve on? What is the status of the goals you set for yourself in week 1 of the course? And what are the new goals that you want to achieve after finishing this course? So some of the current strengths and improvements that I've had with oral communication from the mid-course skills assessment that I've had would be the way that I present the information, as well as the audience level that I present the information to. Sometimes when I speak to others in a speaker and audience kind of way, I don't think about the information that is being presented in terms of what level the audience is at. So for example, if I'm talking about a topic that is too high advanced or has too much details to it and I go too in depth, then the audience could lose track of it. And the level of understanding that they have is obviously different to, in this case, the speaker who knows the topic and knows almost everything about it. So depending on that, it changes how you have to present the information and how you have to manage yourself as well. What are the areas you still believe you still need to improve on? For me, I have to improve on my persuasive skills, specifically the ethos, pathos, and logos of the persuasion. I noticed in my persuasive video that I really have issues with the logos and the pathos part of it. The ethos I'm pretty good on, but those specific techniques would be more helpful if I were to engage in more persuasive conversations as well as more persuasive speeches so that I could get better at that. Besides the persuasion part of my oral communication, I also believe that the simplicity of knowing what information I should present and being able to tell the audience what that information exactly means would be better in that specific way as well. I also have some issues with some filler words as well, with the ums and the thes and the. I don't really have issues with like. I don't really hardly ever use like when I'm talking in a more professional setting, depending on obviously what the topic is at hand at that point, but and as well as the audience that I have as well. The next question is, what is the status of the goals you set for yourself in week 1 of the course? So in week 1, my big goals were to improve the tone, volume, and the overall way I present my information to the audience, depending on what the topic is, whether it is informative speaking or it's a persuasive speaking. I have to be able to articulate myself in a way that the information can be digested by the audience, and so they don't get sidetracked by what I am presenting at that specific point in time. And obviously, depending on your audience's level of understanding, the way you speak and the way you offer that information varies from place to place, but that's something I noticed with the way I would make my videos to finish the assignments with those specific goals. The new goals that I have to achieve are the exact same ones because those are the same issues that I've had. I don't really get stage fright when I'm talking to somebody, and I don't really have the issues of being able to explain how my oral communication goes with somebody. It's just most of the issues I have is just the persuasive portion of it, like the pathos, ethos, and logos of it, but also the explaining the information to the audience so they understand it. I still have those issues, but that's something that I've been continuously working on, whether it's in this class or in my other class or just in daily life. So those new goals that I have are they're gonna be the same ones because it's the same exact issues that I've been having along the way for for a while. Besides that, those are the new goals, and that concludes this one. Thank you.